Hello everybody and welcome to another video on the Simulation Alley 007 YouTube channel, and today we are taking our first look at the London Overground Gospel Oak to Barking Riverside. So with that being said, let's roll the intro. Okay then, so let's go into this, which I've never seen before. This is my first time I even clicking on that icon. So you got class 20, class 33, the class 710, class 66, class 37, and Jubilee Steam Loco. Okay, so what we're going to do is go into that, go scenarios, no, here we go, introduction, here we go. So this is the introduction. You will see more of this coming out, like training module almost, where I've had a look at my channel and the European videos are not doing as well as I thought. So after I have introduced my...
Welcome to Gospel Oak Station, located in northwest London.
Well, that's... Yeah, I
First
recognise that
opened
voice.
in 1860 in the London borough of Camden, Gospel Oak Station serves as the western passenger terminus of the line. This station is operated exclusively by London Overground, which handles all passenger trains at the station.
Okay then.
There's a missing route map over there. Fix that while you're here. There are more tasks to complete. Don't forget to apply the route maps, store the defibrillators, find the goblins, and replace the fire extinguishers. Wait here on the platform. Your train will arrive shortly.
As I was saying, well, first impressions of the DLC, pretty good. You have a freight train passing as soon as you get in, which is pretty good. As I was saying, the European videos are going to be stopping from a week after my year 1 video. Basically, I'm going to be doing training modules for Train Sim World. That is going to be my new venture. Hopefully that one works, because European videos, there's just not enough audience for it. So that is my decision. I'm going to be stopping European videos. I might do it on occasion, but I will be stopping it fully every Wednesday and doing training modules instead. Step behind the yellow line. Clearly he doesn't know that guy in a headset. Let's do a thumbnail, shall we? Like so. Train coming in. That is cool. Be right back. I thought that was going to hit the buffers then.
Train before departure.
Jesus, that was close for hitting the buffers then. There we go. Enter the carriage. No? Sit. I don't know what it's asking me to do. I've done it. We'll just sit there, shall we? Doors are closed, I think. I don't know what it's asking me to do. Oh, defib.
Sit down in any available seat in the indicated carriage.
Ah, so that's what it was asking me to do first. Okay, sure. Bit of a weird one. But first impressions, really good. Well, I'll say it's really good. It's okay. Is there... Oh, I can't sit up now. What? Train to Gospel Oak, says there. Does it say the station?
When the station first opened, Gospel Oak was called Kentish Town and served the Hampstead Junction Railway. It was renamed to Gospel Oak in 1867 and a new station was constructed roughly a mile south, which adopted the Kentish Town name. After 1926, the station was not used for passenger stops as trains left the Barking Tunnel at Tufnell Park and would pass through, stopping at Kentish Town instead. However, in 1981, the passenger service from Barking was diverted from Kentish Town to Gospel Oak, with a terminal platform being built on the north side of the station. The North London line through Gospel Oak was first electrified in 1916 by the London and North Western Railway using the 4th rail 660-volt DC system. This was later upgraded to use 750-volt DC 3rd rail in the 1970s. This too was removed in 1996 between Willesden and Camden in favour of using the 25 kilovolt AC overhead system.
Or 25,000 volt.
In 2010, between February until June, the line between Gospel Oak and Stratford was closed to allow for new signalling system to be installed. 30 platforms were extended to allow 4-car trains to operate on the line. Work continued until May of 2011 with a reduced number of services in operation during the week and no services running on Sundays. This train is a BR Class 710/2 Aventra electric multiple unit, first introduced in May 2019 to operate the overground services on the London Overground network.
That's pretty cool.
Take on the challenge to operate demanding passenger services in northwest London. See all the sights of London's suburbs whilst managing a busy schedule. This is Train Sim World London Overground, Gospel Oak to Barking Riverside.
Well, there we go. So, with that being said, let's get into the driver's seat and have a crack at the driving. Class 710 Introduction. Here we go.
In this training module, you'll be learning how to drive the BR Class 710/2 Aventra electric multiple unit. During this brief introduction, you'll be taken through the critical driving controls and performing passenger operations. When you're ready, climb aboard.
Oh, going too early. Great.
Take a seat in the driver's position so that you can prepare the train for service.
Is the A... Let's have a look. Oh, you need to open it, that's why. Normal, normal, normal. Everything's normal.
For this introduction, you'll be completing a full loop of the circuit and performing passenger operations when you reach the next stop.
Okay.
Prepare the train for departure. To unlock the control desk, you'll need to insert and set the master key. The reverser is used to determine the direction of travel.
TPWS and AWS operational.
To begin loading passengers, you will need to open the passenger doors.
You can hear all the systems starting up now. So that's third rail, as you can see there. That's the electric shoe. With that one, you can see it's a little bit more covered than normal electric shoes. Obviously, this is a newer model.
It's time to depart. Close the passenger doors.
I'm pretty sure this is the same class of train that is the Elizabethan line.
Set the headlights, as this will let others around you know that this train is operational. This train features a...
Okay, let's have a go at the horn, shall we? See how quiet or loud it is. Yeah, not bad. I like that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is, because on the Elizabethan you can see that the front one there is not got a brake shoe. All the rest have. If I go to the back, all the same.
Coasting
So it's
is a
only one of
method
them.
used to efficiently make... Keeping to speed limits is
That's not
important.
being
If you begin
used.
overspeeding, apply a
I
small
like that.
amount of braking force by moving the power handle into the braking range. First entering service in May 2019, the BR Class 710/2s were built by Bombardier Transportation for use on the London Overground network. In 2012, Transport for London announced its plans to produce a new fleet of diesel multiple units, as the Class 172s in service at the time were unable to handle the passenger demand, resulting in overcrowding throughout the day. This plan was shelved in June 2013 when the government announced that the Gospel Oak to Barking line would be electrified, and Transport for London refocused its efforts on buying a fleet of new electric multiple units. In July 2015, Transport for London announced that it had placed a £260 million order for 45 four-car Bombardier Aventra EMUs with an option for 24 more. These units came in two variants: a dual voltage version designed for the Watford DC and Gospel Oak to Barking services, and an AC-only version with longitudinal and transverse seating. The Class 710/2 has a top speed of 75 miles per hour or 121 kilometers per hour and a maximum carrying capacity of 678 passengers.
Gotta wonder where they get all this money from. What was it, 450 million? Wow. Wouldn't it be nice to have that much money? I definitely know what I'll do with that. So you can see very quickly, you can see how much power I'm using. All of it shows, and nothing shows. That's pretty cool. Tells you the car, how many cars you've got. Tells you the voltage that they're using. Says it's not in service. That is pretty good. The sunflower for the TWS. No, sorry, AWS.
You're now approaching the station, so prepare to slow down the train. Use the power handle to apply some braking force to bring the train to a gentle stop in the indicated position.
That's what it sounds like outside. That is weird. I don't know. Hang on, is that? I don't know if they've not modelled that correctly. Okay. That's weird. They're saying that I am going off the Elizabethan line train, so it might not even be the same class. When we get to the station, I'll have a look. Got very good brakes.
Now that the train has stopped, you can open the passenger doors.
Let's have a look.
Good work. That concludes all the basics of operating this train.
So these are class 3, 4, 5s. But if I have a look at the model, that one? No, bear with. Okay, so we're just going to do this little short passenger run from Woodgrange Park to Barking Riverside. And if I have a look, this has got two doors, two passenger doors, and the trains on the Elizabethan line has three passenger doors, so it's a very similar design of train class. But what we want to do is get the train ready to go. Everything's ready to go. Pantograph is up. So we want the TPWS and AWS on.
TPWS and AWS operational.
Okay, so bear with me 1 second while I sort out some other settings. Okay, then there is also a depot whistle. Right, so let's get going, shall we? Alright then, 3.7 miles. So we can go up to 45 miles an hour. You definitely see videos from this, as at my personal opinion of this DLC so far, that from what I've seen, and I'm speeding. From what I've seen so far, is pretty good. I like the train model. The graphics seem to be pretty good. It's all around pretty good so far. If you haven't got this DLC and you've seen this video, comment down below your thoughts on the DLC. I know I've just seen a post before recording this video on the 5 Circle Line DLC that's coming out in a couple of days at the point of recording. That company just cannot get a good DLC at all. Which is a shame, because they've got the right idea, but their DLCs are rubbish. Well, we have a red light coming up. Excuse me. But if you remember me saying in a video that I hope there's spare track in between the new track on the DLCs, it has happened, which I'm happy about. It just adds more to the game. I love it. Two miles to go. The stations look pretty good. Shame the cameras aren't working. Or the monitors, shall I say. We can go up to 60 miles an hour here. Or in a minute. 50 for freight and 60 for passenger. Acceleration is really good, and braking is exactly the same. I don't actually know who made this DLC, but it's very, very good, in my opinion. Obviously, I haven't experienced all of it yet, but first impressions, I'm really impressed. What's that up ahead? Okay. That's the livery I've just made. Well, not today, but it's pretty cool. Is chosen that livery. That's cool. You can see it's all new sleepers, concrete sleepers. I like that. I like that feature. That's a very similar sound to the London Underground. That's another of my liveries. The Pullman. So that's two of my liveries that this DLC has already chosen. Coming into Barking Riverside here. It looks all very new. Platform 2. Why does it say 90 miles an hour? Is this line meant to be further? I don't get it. Probably not the best place to stop. Meant to be like there. But it'll do. I didn't crash, which is good. So what's it say here? Gospel Oak calling at yeah, lots of stops. So there we have it. I know it did speed a little bit at the start and a tiny bit at the end, but there we have it. So thank you very much for watching this video. If you like what I'm doing, smash the like button. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing as it helps my channel grow and it lets me know that you guys like this type of content. So with that being said, let's end it here and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.